guys, welcome back to the podcast Normalising Life with myself and Rob. And a quick word from the sponsor. Should we start out we're rocking the
Hybrid Academy sponsors this podcast once again because it's the best sports brand about. We've released a few things this week, grey t-shirts last week, sorry. A few more things to come out before Christmas. Fingers crossed if they all had a couple setbacks, but we'll hopefully get through them.
Yeah. No, the grey tops again. It's class. Love the material on these ones, nice and soft. And then the shorts are sick as well. Have you been using them in the gym a few times now, and they're sick?
Yeah. It's killing me because everyone else, like, I've sent it to all the obviously ambassadors like yourself and Daniel and all, but like I haven't even got a pair of it because I'm in Italy. Like, it's killing me watching everyone wear them. I'm just like, give me. I actually designed them. Like I'm in charge of designing, so I designed the shorts and then get them sent to John. He tests them, and I don't even get to see them until we've launched them. I'm like, fuck's sake.
Yeah, and then we get to rock them, and you just watching in envy.
I just need to take a hold of my pride and just let it go.
Oh no, mate, they're good stuff. So they wouldn't have to worry. We don't have to worry about that. They're all good.
Yeah. I'm glad you like them.
But yeah, how has your week been anyway? What have we been up to?
Oh, I've been really boring. My energy, like, seventh week out of the gym. Well, gym's closed. I've hit a wall of motivation. Just fucking hit rock bottom. But I'm still managing to train a little bit and get shit done. But next week I go home to the UK. Thank fuck. I've got a gym to go to and I've got family to see. So 2.5 weeks home. I can't wait. I'm buzzing for it.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Hope you.
Well, today, maybe not so as uneventful as you, as I got pulled over for a speeding ticket.
Oh.
So I was driving through Leeds and I was on a dual carriageway, and this dual carriageway it's the second time it's happened to me when I've been on dual carriageways, that it's 30 mile an hour on this dual carriageway, and you're like, what? Why is it 30 mile an hour?
On a dual carriageway? That's pretty stupid, like.
And we were going 46 mile an hour, and I got pinged by a police.
That's not even in the wee bracket for the course thing, is it?
Yeah.
Do you get the courses in England?
Yeah, we still get them, and I think they said that they're going to put me forward for one, because he said that, like, you obviously thought the speed limit was higher, which I did. I thought.
So you sucked his dick, basically, yeah?
Yeah, and sucked his dick until came out with a fine.
It needs to be done, like. Times are tight.
It depends. Hopefully I can do a speed awareness course. If not, that's another 3 points on the good old licence. But it was just a weird experience that, like, because I got pulled over, it wasn't like you got done and you got a letter through the post. It was, I got pulled over and I was in, like, they pulled out off the main road. They pulled up next to me and they were like, please get a mask and come and sit in the back of our van. And
it's in the back. Is it a van?
No, back of a car. But I went and sat in the back, and like there were no room in the back. Like they had like loads of boxes.
How much were you shitting yourself?
Oh yeah, like I was shitting myself.
Adrenaline going?
Like, I had like a drink last night as well, so obviously it's the next day, but I was like, if you breathalyse me and I'm still over the...
Oh, there's that chance that
they didn't
your wee butthole just pulsing.
They didn't breathalyse me, but like, because I had a drink the night before, I was like, oh my god.
They didn't breathalyse you? That's weird, like.
Yeah, I think it's...
See, whenever that happens, like, you're trying not to slur your words, but you can't help but just slur your words because you're thinking about it so much.
You're trying so hard. Yeah, I think obviously it's a COVID thing that they're not getting you to blow your spit on a tube device.
Oh, right enough. So it's basically a free ticket to drink, right?
I think if you got pulled over because you were swaying around, then it might have been the case. But when you're getting...
I've speaking of that course, like, I've done 3 of those courses.
I've done one before.
The first one, I've done a careless driving one. It was when I crashed my car when I was 18, just driving like a spaz.
Yeah.
I was like flying and I slalom my car and crashed into a parked car, went through a wall, near went through a house. It was really bad, like, but I got away with just doing a careless driving course, which is 8 hours for that one.
Yeah.
And then I got caught speeding, so I done the speeding awareness one.
Yeah.
But at the end of the speeding awareness one, right, you have modules to do. You have these tests to do at the end. The to say you've listened and to prove that you've learned something. So you do them in your own time after the course. But me being the fucking 19-year-old self who just has better things to do, I forgot to do them. So I ended up with still getting the 3 points and the fine, and I paid for that course as well, so I paid more. And then I think it was a year later, I got caught speeding again, but I was allowed to do the course again. So I'd done the course and then done the modules.
Yeah.
Mate, I know that course like the back of my hand. I could do the course now and not even listen.
Yeah, no, I need to really find out, because I did a speed awareness course, I think it was 3 years ago, and I don't know how the rules differ, but I know here you can do one every 3 years.
Oh really?
So hopefully it was over.
How long does it take for your points to come off your license?
3 to 5 years, something like that. I think.
I need a lot of years.
I've got 3 points currently, so I need to get them off.
I think I haven't lived in the country for 3 years and I've still got fucking 9 points or 6 points. I think.
Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah, well, I just hope that I can get it sorted and forget about it. It's just one of them things where, like, everything was going very well this week. I had, like, a few other bits of good news and whatnot are in a really good thing. It's like, what's going to knock me off my high horse today?
See, you manifested that shit. You were.
Well, I wasn't thinking that, but do you know when it happens, you're just like, yep, something had to happen.
Yeah. It was going too good.
Yeah. Life was throwing me a lot of different lines at this point, and then nope, pull some of them away. But yeah, no, it was. Is it okay? Can we put police speed checking in the bin? I don't think we can we? It's there for everyone else's safety at the end of the day.
A couple mile an hour, I don't think there should be.
Yeah, well, I say it was a road that definitely shouldn't be 30 mile an hour. It would feel like you are driving so slow. I think I drive down there quite a lot, and I don't think I've ever really gone 30 mile. I don't think anyone ever really goes 30 mile an hour there. We're just wrong place, wrong time.
I think there should be fines, but there shouldn't be points. I think that points thing is a fucking nightmare, because you could just have a really unlucky few weeks and lose your license from speeding just a little bit over the top, like 4 times. It's not fair. Like over here, like you just get fined. You get fined and then it goes away once you pay it. I think it's far better that way.
Yeah, well, I think it does keep people accountable and on top of it, but at the same time, it was I wasn't driving recklessly. It's like, if I was going like 70 or it was a ridiculous amount faster, but it was just like the speed of the road. It was the speed of the traffic on the road. I was just maybe going a little bit.
Have you ever drunk drove?
No.
Drunk driven? Drunk drive? What way do you say that?
Drunk driven.
Drunk driven?
Driven drunk.
Drunk. But is that no?
No, I haven't. No. There's been
once, not even a tipsy.
Yeah,
not
it's definitely been like tipsy. I might have been close, but like I wouldn't purposely have like 5 and drive kind of idea.
Yeah. I got so over here there's like no taxis whatsoever. You can't get home from a night out because Italians don't drink that much at all. They would go to a bar and have 1 beer, finish, that's them. So we went out, all the boys from the work, and we got absolutely fucking steaming. And we went into the car park and I realised, oh shit, how are we going to get home? There's no taxis. So I see my car sitting there and I was like,
yeah.
It's just the beer balls, thinking, oh fuck, I'm not even that drunk.
Yeah.
So I fucking shibbily jumped in my car. I drove past the police. They were on top of the hill. Drove past the police. Got to my house. Got out the car and went to bed.
Yeah.
Next day, I didn't remember coming home. Didn't know where I parked my car. Didn't know anything. And then I came down and I had to go look for my car. It took me about half an hour to find my car. I parked it somewhere fucking random that I'd never seen before. Oh, never ever ever again.
Yeah.
That was the scariest thing ever. Thinking, what a fucking idiot.
Yeah. No, I'm not about there's no need to take that risk a lot of the time, is there?
No, absolutely. It's not even from myself. It's if why happen to someone else?
I know.
It would actually destroy your life.
Yeah, I know. That's what I were actually thinking. I was when I was, because I've been talking about it in the past. I really want to go to Australia and I want to do all these things working abroad and whatnot. And if they'd actually breathalyzed me, and even though I had a couple of beers last night, it turned out that you were still, say, a couple of beers. I had a fair few of them, more than a couple of beers.
That's right. It's a criminal record, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, for something so simple as driving to work after having a few beers last night could destroy your life. I couldn't even fathom it. I was thinking like, shit, that's a criminal record like that's with you for the rest of your life. That like
Yeah.
driving under the influence. You're like, fuck. Really, really, obviously would not have been very good right now. But yeah, that happened to me today, which was very weird.
Well, it could have been worse.
Yeah, and it was just more the surreal of like actual getting out, getting in back a police car and all that kind of thing. It's like, it felt like a rat convict.
I think they like the scarier though. They use it more as scary as well.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, what is in the news?
What is it? A load of Brexit shit.
Oh, that's right. I was say Donald Trump.
Don't let him touch Brexit.
I'm Boris. What a fucking clumpet, like.
Yeah, it's one of them things that I were kind of watching it steadily, like when it first happening, and like knowing more about it. But it's just taking so long. It's like old news. It's like why just get it done.
I think he has loads of money in stocks or something because he can say one word, Brexit or deal, and the stocks just go up or down. Like he manipulates everything from one word. It's mad.
Yeah, no, and the way that the world is stocks and stuff at the minute, it's very, very like up and down everything anyway, isn't it? So
the UK is fucked.
Yeah, I know. So
the pound, like that's why everyone's doing that forex training.
Yeah,
it's just because the pound's so shit at the minute, like it's just fluctuating so much.
I saw something where the pound was the strongest it'd been in like 5 years a couple of weeks back, and then probably started talking about Brexit again and just lost the shit out of that.
It's mad. Like, see, because I get paid in euros, so whenever I send it back to the UK, my pay goes up and down every week by it's ridiculous amounts. Like it's fucking mad. Yeah. Just because of the exchange rate, it's strange.
Yeah, that would be strange. Like I don't know how much I'm getting paid this week. Hope it's a good week.
Yeah, you genuinely do. You have no idea.
Oh shit, yeah.
But Northern Ireland, nothing much. Everything opened in Northern Ireland on Friday. There, the gyms and all open. So
that's sweet.
Everyone's loving life. But then I've just seen that because everything's opened, everyone's just went apeshit to get their Christmas presents, and the towns are just rammed.
Yeah.
Like the city, Belfast, is just rammed.
Yeah.
Like queues for Primark, all the wee trumps of the day getting their fucking pajamas for Christmas.
Yeah,
they're all fucking lined up with no masks on, smoking their fags with their kids.
Yeah, there were pictures of London, like because on the 16th in the UK we get kind of reassessed. But in London it was so bad. Like in London it was so bad with like Christmas shopping and stuff. It was like there was not. You wouldn't have thought there was been a global pandemic. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was just like Black Friday. Just kind of everyone went shit mental.
It's fucking mad.
Yeah.
Just don't learn.
No, I just don't care.
Everyone has to get their Christmas presents in. I've been doing that this week as well. It's fucking hard work. Yeah. I hate Christmas shopping for people.
Yeah, so do I. I try and keep it as minimal as possible, really. And
alright, you're just a tight kid, that's why.
Yeah, that's it, man. It's like
I'm the opposite. I just buy shitloads just to keep everyone happy.
Yeah.
So they haven't seen me in a while, so I'll just buy them loads of stuff so they forget about me not coming home.
No, I just try and keep it as like, because it's the same thing. Of like when it comes to like buying stuff for like my brother and stuff, it's like, sweet, you're going to buy me something I don't really need for 20 quid, and then I'll buy you something you don't really need for 20 quid. It's like,
yeah.
If we're just going to give each other 20 quid, what's the point? It's like, I enjoy the kind of the family time and that kind of vibe of Christmas and like spending time with people, not necessarily having to worry about.
I've thought about doing something for charity, because like for me, I if I want anything, I just go buy it. But
yeah,
what's my mum or my sister anything going to buy me that I'm going to use realistically? Like very few things after Christmas I use. Like I'm obviously grateful for it, but like I just feel that they could be doing something else with their money that is more useful, know what I mean, than buying me stupid gifts that I won't use. Yeah. And that's not being ungrateful at all. It sounds really ungrateful, but I'm thinking more to the greater good, thinking that they could use that money for getting their kids something, or getting another family member something that they need. But I just is there anything like that for charity instead of like at Christmas? Do you know if any charities that do anything like that?
And I think there will be. There'll be like stuff like feeding the homeless for Christmas and stuff like that. And
it's bound to be something like that.
Yeah, and them different kind of things there, I imagine. But
Yeah.
Like, it's funny you said that actually. It's like someone like messaged me on like I really don't like cards, like birthday cards, Christmas cards, whatever kind of.
Yeah.
I think they're pointless. Like, I get it 20 years ago when there isn't the internet and you have to send someone like a letter to communicate with them. Fair enough, but now with the world of it takes 2 seconds to tell anyone anything.
There you go. You can put that in the bin.
Yeah. Christmas cards can go in the bin this week.
It's just a waste of paper.
Waste
isn't it?
of paper, waste of trees, and like
Yeah.
the whole reason why I don't eat meat is kind of like the saving the planet element of it, like the animal welfare. But it's more the fact that the actual point of why I don't eat meat is because the amount of land that it takes to grow the crops, to then feed the animals, to then kill the animals.
Yeah.
It's like that in itself is like, I think they say that if you do want to help global warming and like lower your carbon footprint, like stopping eating meat is a massive way to do that, but that's just too much of a life shift for a lot of people, and I never preach the kind of
you do. You don't usually you don't push it down some people's throat. Like,
do it.
They're the word.
Do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. I'm just doing my bit to. This is how I see I'm doing my bit to help the world.
That's fair enough. Like, yeah, for sure. I don't think I do enough of that other sort of stuff, but I feel like you need it. Like Bill Gates said something before. I'm paraphrasing here, like, but he says something along the lines of, why give money to people whenever you have no money yourself? Why not try to build a future for yourself so you have more money, so you can give more money?
Yeah.
Like, I think that resonated with me a lot. Like, just thinking, like, there's people out there that really give everything they have to charity, but it's not that much. And would it not be more beneficial to try to fucking get more money for yourself so you can give more money? Like,
100%. It's like that book we talked about, the money book. There's one of the accounts is a give account in it. It's like you put 5% of your money into the give account. And it's like, sweet, if I have £100, I'm putting £5 in there. If I have 100 grand, I'm putting 5 grand in there. It's like just because I have more money doesn't make it mean that I'm a tighter person. It means you have that opportunity to give more.
And that 5% could be a lot more in the future. Like if you now you fuck it up the wall, or you give to charity too much when you're like, you can't put yourself out. Like you just can't do it. If you're struggling to feed your kids and you're giving to charity, like, I know it seems like a good idea, like, it makes you feel good, but realistically, feed your own kids first. Like, I mean. Yeah,
definitely. And I think there's definitely a way of wording that as like a bit of pill to swallow. I think. Is it like?
Yeah, you probably could actually.
Something about, let's say, making sure, helping you can help others and stuff like that. I don't know. There's something there anyway, but that'll
help yourself before you help others.
Yeah. I think it's so true. It's like you were saying before, wasn't it? You were saying it's like about you wouldn't put if you wasn't in a strong mental place and one of your friends who were struggling with like a depression or anything.
You can't pour from an empty cup.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
And I think,
I'm a big believer in that. Like, in any means, like. And that works the same for the charity thing. You can't pour from an empty cup. If you have no money, you can't have no money.
Yeah, exactly. I think, and it's so good that people want to do the charity side of things and want to help people, but at the same time, you need to make sure that you're coming from the right place. But I think that's kind of where I don't know how we went down that rabbit hole then. I don't know what we were talking about initially.
We'll move on to a better pill to swallow.
Sweet. So I thought kind of like quite a funny one, but it was, I was talking to Alice, my girlfriend, the other day, and we were talking about looks and like appearance when it comes to relationships. And I just thought a bit of pill to swallow is that looks matter.
Yeah.
And
100%.
It's like, I'm sorry, it might sound really shallow and whatever.
It sounds so shallow, I agree, but you cannot go out with someone who you're not sexually attracted to, or attracted to in general. Like, it's impossible.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I fell into that trap so many times in the past where I fall head over heels for some girl who looks amazing, and then I end up going out with them, end up really liking them, and then realising, fuck, she's got the personality of a fucking shoe. And I'd rather put pens in my eyes and be with her longer, but I'm too deep now to fucking do anything.
Yeah.
But like that's the consequences of only going by looks. You need to have that balance for sure.
Definitely.
But like now, like I've been doing it for fucking like the past. Hopefully they're not listening to this, but the past like four exes of mine, like I've only went on looks and it's always backfired completely. But I went on looks again with Hells, but then I realised their personality is amazing too. So
Yeah.
I just felt lucky, I think.
Yeah.
So my advice would be go for looks and personality, but if you don't mind getting hurt loads of times,
Yeah.
go for looks every time.
Well, I think
But-
you always there needs to be looks. You need to have like that sexual attraction. You need to have that physical attraction
Yeah,
to
for
someone.
sure.
And if you don't, then it's like you're almost like building on bad foundations, and it's like
yeah, you're just making a really good friend.
yeah.
aren't you?
And then it's like as you get to know the person, then that's when the personality comes into play, and like the different things like that. If your kind of goals align, and it's kind of if you're finding the one really, but it's like if you're like going forward into the relationship knowing that you both want the same things and you both the same kind of interests and all that kind of crap, then I think that looks is the initial thing that you need. You need to have that attraction there, but then
Yeah,
it just
for sure.
it just intensifies as you get to know them as a person. And if you
Do you believe in love at first sight? This is such a gay topic.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Don't?
No. I think
I do, because I thought I did it like 3 times, but then I realised that oh fuck, maybe it's not real.
I think because like I say, I think you can like someone a lot from the looks, but you can't love someone without knowing the personality. Like you need to be invested into someone for
100%. It's the honeymoon phase. So whenever you're going out with someone who you think's amazing at the start, the honeymoon phase at the start, everything's amazing. Everything's just highs all the time, and then once that burns out and you have to like get involved with the personality, that's whenever you really show what your relationship's going to be like, I think, where all the not the looks fade. That's a wrong way of putting it, because obviously you still find them attractive, but that phase sort of fades.
Yeah.
So now it's just the nitty gritty stuff, and that's how you know you're gonna last with someone or not. If you can't even get to that stage, I think you just sack it off. Like no harm.
It's like kind of say like looks. Like visual reference, I'm doing scales if you're just listening, but it's like visual reference is like looks is the most important at first, but then as the relationship goes on, it definitely just kind of switches, and you become your relationship and how you are as a person and
I
whatnot.
wonder if girls think the same way. I've never even had this conversation with any girls.
Well, like I say, when I was talking to Alice about it, it was like you need that physical attraction. You need to be attracted to someone.
Yeah, for sure.
You need
Either that or they're rich.
yeah. Well, the money can be attractive, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose it's an easy second to that.
Yeah, but I think I mean you're going out of scope, and I really hate the fact that it probably is this, but looks kind of in a professional setting, like looks do matter, don't they, as well? Like if you go into, say you went into a business meeting
definitely.
and you're not like
100%.
scrubbed up looking sharp or whatever, then you're not portraying the confidence, or you're not portraying.
Yeah, and they just try to say that the whole equality thing and stuff, but realistically, that's not a thing. Like if you're in an interview and you're between 10 guys and you're dressed smart and they're all not, like you stand out as the one that looks smart. Like
Yeah.
and there's no equality about it. Like equality can't get around that.
Yeah. No, and I think that anyone in that case, it's like whether you were a guy or a girl, it's like if you dress smart to things like that, then you're gonna be perceived better and you're gonna come across like more confident. And that's the idea, really, isn't it? Is that the looks matter, the looks portray.
See, actually, now you speak of it, I will have to find it, but there was a study done about good-looking people getting things easier than bad-looking people.
Yeah. Bad looking people.
I'm typing at the same time, so I'm trying to like
Yeah.
say it normal, but that came across bad. There we go. Science-backed reasons beautiful people are better off.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely is. I think like there's definitely like attractive girls that I know that put like random shit on their Instagram, or have like a wish list on Amazon, that they just get kind of people that are like begging a bit to just buy shit for them and stuff, and it's just using the looks. and stuff. Like they're kind of Instagram influencer girls that just post pictures of them dressed up.
There we go. What was it? Modeling hiring process? That's a bit biased. Like,
Yeah.
is it modeling? Not modeling. And hiring process would be employers looking at photographs of would be employee. What the fuck? The word of that well were weird. Ready to give a 10.5% higher salary to attractive people over unattractive people. That is huge.
Yeah, definitely.
That could be the difference between $1,000 for less attractive people.
Yeah, that's massive. That. It's crazy how
There's
like
like
the way the world works, but it's kind of what is it? Look, sell. Is that the term? It does.
Yeah, 100%.
And
it's not right, but you're never ever going to get around it. Unfortunately, I don't think.
But that's kind of the thing that's the bit of pill in it, is the fact that it does matter as much as you don't want it to matter, and you want everyone to have like the equal opportunities. It's shit, but it's the way the world is.
That's mad.
Yeah. What other bit of pills have we got then? I feel like we've gone over that one.
So I've got one saying, no one owes you anything for being nice. It's just a standard human should be doing.
Yeah.
It's a solid bitter pill, like, because it works both ways. Taking a compliment or giving a compliment, just being nice.
Yeah.
It's just a normal way to think. Like, and I'm gonna go the opposite way and say taking a compliment, I think, needs to be taken. Like, see these people who get given a compliment and the hit back with you, or they say no and take a and like defend themselves sort of for a compliment.
Yeah.
Just fucking take the compliment.
Just say thank you.
Like, yeah. Like, for someone to give a compliment and then to say thank you, that makes the person giving the compliment feel better as well. But as soon as you decline the compliment, that's like, it makes the person giving the compliment awkward as well, because they're like, just take the compliment, say thank you, move on. Even give another return compliment. Like, just don't deny the compliment. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and I think it is. It's like there's too many people that like say, "Oh, you owe me," kind of thing, of like you do something nice for someone and it's like, "Oh, you owe me," or that kind of thing.
Yeah,
it's like,
100%.
Do something nice for someone for being the sake of a nice human being, and just like you're doing something nice for someone. Like, don't be like, "Oh, you owe me one," or
or the people who always remember how much money you owe them if it's like a couple of quid. It's like, oh, you can get this round because you owe me like 10 quid from 2 years ago. Oh, damn, people can get in the bin. Damn, people are the worst people. I wouldn't have them anywhere near me. Like,
no, definitely. I think it's hard. It's like, people need to just like, you need to just kind of, like you say, if you're getting a compliment, accept it. And then especially when it's friends and stuff, and like your friends helping friends out with different things, or like, oh yeah, I'll buy you this coffee, mate, whatever. It's like,
I tell my girlfriend this all the time. Like, she's really bad at taking compliments. She's been really insecure in the past, but like whenever I give her a compliment, she always tries to like push it away and like decline it nearly. And I'm like, just take the compliment.
Yeah.
She needs to learn.
I think
it's not a good way to be. It's just reinforcing your insecurity, I think.
Yeah.
You just need to take the compliment and be thankful, and like, no one would say it if it's not true.
Yeah.
Probably would, actually.
Yeah. But then people can go in the bin though and they just lie about it.
Yeah. Fake compliments.
But yeah, no, I completely agree. There's a lot of people out there, and I don't want to generalize this, but I imagine that it is more so in girls that kind of do have them insecurities and
yeah, definitely
do not take compliments as well as they should. Like,
yeah, I don't know what it stems from, like, but there probably would be social media involved in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess.
And like, well, no, I'm not beautiful compared to this person, because
compared to this.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not comparing.
Fuck.
Not comparing you to anybody else. Why the fuck would you be bothering doing that? It's like giving you a compliment for it to be you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
it's just
it's
alright.
That's just the hard world of like what we're in at the minute, is like people, and I mean everyone talks about this, but it's like comparing yourself to the fake world of social media. It's like,
it's worse that even men do it more than anything as well. It's so bad.
Yeah, especially in like the fitness scene. It's like, I want a body like him. It's like, he's probably on a shitload of steroids and has the very good genetics. It's like, you don't, even if you was that ripped and you was willing to put in the work to get that, you wouldn't look like him anyway.
Yeah, no one's gonna look like him. Yeah.
And
It's just comparing yourself to exponential people that you're never going to be ever.
yeah, no, exactly, and it's just not good for you, like you say, your mental health around it, and then the people that are closest to you.
It's not even that as well. Like people see relationships with relationships. You see people like your man Alex Bowen and Olivia Buck. I think that's her name. The ones that won Love Island like a few years ago, but they're mega loved up, and people see their relationship and they're just like, oh, I want that.
Yeah.
Like all the girls see that's like, oh, I want that. Like I want that relationship. There's never going to be any relationship exact same as another. Like, and also, do you really think they're putting all the fucking good things on social media?
Yeah,
Not a chance. Like, not a chance. You think of put arguments and all on, Facebook or Instagram? No chance.
That's exactly it, and it's like no one puts.
So it's not just looks and all. It's everything. Relationships, family.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks like it's just annoying.
Yeah. No, I think.
And that's the reason why we started this podcast at the end of the day as well, for normalising this shit.
Yeah, and
things are not perfect.
Yeah.
Never ever going to be perfect either.
Yeah, and I think, like we say, when we get to the point where we're getting a few guests on and stuff, that's where it really comes into play, doesn't it? More of like these people that potentially have got the big social media following and stuff. If we can get them to come on and be like, oh, fucking hell no, I don't feel good all the time. Like, I'm not motivated to go do that workout. I fucking have to drag myself there, but that's it, innit? It's like, there are a lot of people that are doing well on social media, like you say, probably have really good genetics, the fact that they're really good looking, or they're driven and motivated as fuck, and they're very determined on making it by being
100%.
consistent.
I don't know about you, like, but a lot of people I know who does the YouTube and does a lot of influencing, like if you ever meet them in person, they're completely different people. Like they're completely faking their lifestyle just for this YouTube, just to sort of make a big name for themselves. But like, how you literally have to fake it till you make it. Like that is definitely a thing.
Yeah.
They are literally faking everything just so they can make it.
Yeah.
And it does take its toll, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've met a fair few people that I've met a fair few people that are like, they've built up and they're living the life of like a success, like they've done it kind of thing. But there's definitely people like the kind of the Forex gurus and all them kind of things come to mind, where probably chances are their actual main source of income is actually from people signing up and getting a commission.
Oh, 100%. That's what they do.
And
they get this big lump sum from them and they lose some money. They think, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
They signed this contract, so it's not my problem.
I've been a sucker to that before. Like, I wanted to learn about the Forex
Oh,
stuff.
no, you didn't.
So it was like, I wasn't like a pay for a course or anything. It was like I wanted to learn a little bit more about it. So I wanted to learn from someone who I knew in person. Like, I'd met him at a gym and I knew him in person and I knew he did the Forex trading, so I got like paid for like his signal things, and then this were at like very, very start of when it all started coming out though, and then
So just describe what the whole process was so anyone listening doesn't fall for the same thing. What did they do?
So obviously, like, you get people that are either on any social media, it's normally TikTok or Instagram, like they're posting like with the Lambo or in the really nice house, or normally they've got a story at least once a day of them filling up a car at a petrol station. And it's just like, and they go like, all my success stories from my Forex page and whatever. And then basically when you message them about it and stuff, then they tell you how much it is per month to get into the chat. And then they've got all these upsell, downsell offers and stuff as well. But basically it's like, you have to download this app. It's called Meta something, that you do the actual trading on. And when you deposit money into there, you use their referral link. And if you do that, then they're getting a commission for the money that you deposit. So they might...
From whoever they're working for?
Yeah, so I put 400 quid into it to trade with, and lost the 400 quid.
How long did it take you to lose it?
About 6 weeks. So it's 50-50, isn't it, a lot of the time? Like, your trade will go up, trade will go down, you'll have one good trade, you'll have one bad trade. But at the end of the day, like, I were in a group with about 3,000 people that were getting signals. And if he's getting a 10% kickoff of everyone that's...
Holy fuck,
and then,
that is money fast, that.
Yeah, and then, like I say, a 10% kickoff, and then actually everyone's paying to be in the group. So, and then obviously there's the gold membership that you pay £10 extra a month for, and all this crap.
Yeah.
And it came out that, like, obviously it was a con. I didn't make a penny. I lost 400 quid in 6 weeks. But it was like, it came out as like this big thing of this guy getting like loads of people that kind of investigate into them who know forex and whatnot, and just know that they're BSing, and he got kind of cancelled in a sense. But it would just like I wouldn't have ever done it off a random guy who's posting Lambo pictures on
Just because you knew him.
because I knew him in person, but he got me. He like hook, line and sinker. He got me.
Have you seen him since?
Nah, I used to work in Hull. I used to work at a gym in Hull, and we were over there. It was called Jamie FBA, so I don't think it's a thing anymore.
Avoid him at all costs, guys.
Yeah. But yeah.
The chancer.
No, it's like it's kind of as me and you know, we talk about investing and shit all the time, like outside of the podcast, don't we? But it was like I really wanted to get into that kind of area and field of just investing in general, and I thought that were a bit of at the time I thought it were a bit more of an entry level thing, but it definitely wasn't, and he fucked me. But it was an expensive lesson to learn, but it was a lesson that I learned, and life goes on.
Make it again.
Yeah. So
and hopefully people can learn by your mistakes.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, like so. I was saying that today actually when I got caught speeding, because it's like I say, it's a road where everyone speeds. I know, that. Now that at least the friends that I've told and stuff that drive down there a lot know that okay, people are out, like they're out doing the speed checking and everything now. Like we need to be careful, because I don't know what it is all of a sudden, if it's just kind of like councils are like, this COVID's fucked us, we need to get some money back, where can we make some quick cash?
Yeah.
It's like
Probably is.
Yeah.
Taxes.
I'd love that if someone's got like in the police and they've got like a morning memo being like, we need to catch more people speeding again. Get his council pop back up.
Get in the bin.
Yeah.
Speaking of the bin, what are you putting in the bin?
I'm putting, what did we say we were putting in? I said we're putting in something earlier.
Oh yeah, what was that?
Christmas cards. Christmas cards are going in the
Christmas
bin.
cards. the environmental friendly.
Yeah. Send someone a text. Say Happy Christmas via a text. It's more personable, I think, anyway, and they're gonna read it quicker.
I literally just ordered my mum a card. Now you make me feel bad.
You bastard. No, I think
Moonpig's getting big boycotted.
Yeah, I think there is definitely like a place for it, like for cards occasionally, but Christmas cards when you're sending them to like, the only communication you have with that person is the Christmas card you send them every year.
Yeah.
It's like whether that's family or like kind of detached family members or whatever. It's like just send them a text or give them a call. If you speak to someone, you rang someone up and spoke to them, it's so much more benefit from it than just sending them.
And do you really think that people that say someone got a card from you, do you really think they'll go, oh, that wee bastard Adam didn't give me a card this year?
Yeah.
Like no one ever thinks that.
Yeah. No, yeah. So I just think, like I say, I don't know where the tradition of a card actually came from, or why it were even made in the first place.
It's probably a letter.
Yeah, probably.
Turned into a card.
Yeah.
So it sits up. Do you can put it up so it like stands up? Maybe. I
don't know. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. My thing in the bin is Christmas cards.
I am putting judging shopping baskets in the bin because it's the second time it's happened to me in 2 weeks. Every Sunday I do my shopping and I eat reasonably healthy. It's not even being shamed for getting bad things. It's getting shamed for eating healthy things. Like, people are looking at my basket like, what are you, a fucking rabbit? Because I've got a load of vegetables in it. Like, that's not on. Just because I'm eating healthy, you fucking biscuit eating cunt. It's not. I hate it. They're all looking at me like, I don't know if it's because I'm British and I'm eating more like imported things. To see like things like bacon and stuff, because they don't eat bacon here, but I throw bacon in my basket all the time. Yeah. Maybe they're looking at things like that thinking, what's this weirdo doing eating bacon? Or I don't know. But it even happens back home. Like if you put like some things in your basket and people look at you like, it just speaks 1,000 words the way you look at you. Yeah. It's like, oh, no, he's eating meat. Oh, yeah, disgusting.
I remember when I used to do when I did my bodybuilding competition, and literally I'd shop the same time every week in Tesco. I'd go get a full side of salmon, some tuna steaks, and I used to get all my food and stuff, my meat, my kind of actual meat stuff from Muscle Food, so I didn't have to worry about anything then, and just shitloads of veg, and like. Obviously, I would get to the point when I was in my competition as well where I'm looking like a skeleton. Like, my face has just lost all the fat around it and everything as well. Yeah. And, like, the cashiers every single week, they'd be like...
Yeah, the cashiers, they're the worst ones.
You're a healthy one, aren't you?
Piece of shit.
Like, why do you need to judge me on my shopping basket? It's like,
I know. I wonder if like the boys that fucking put a load of drink on the conveyor belt and they're all like, oh, you're an alcoholic, aren't you? It's never gonna happen.
Yeah, you're an alcoholic too.
Put loads of crisps and sweets. Oh, you're a fat cunt, aren't you? Like, it doesn't happen. You can't do it the other way for someone eating healthy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Just health shaming.
Yeah, well, normally like my basket is like food, really, really, really healthy. About 9 beers, like 9 different ales, like IPAs. It's like kind of level my basket out at the minute.
Yeah. Mine's just a normal basket. I don't know if I'm just getting insecure because it's happening so often now. I don't know. If they're just being nosy.
Yeah.
But, I know what it is. It's the eggs, because I eat a lot of eggs. I reckon, because I like 24 eggs and sitting there, probably they're looking at that thinking, what is he?
Yeah.
What's he doing with them?
Yeah.
Is he incubating them and making chickens for himself, or what's the crack?
Well, that's it with me at the minute. It's like I don't eat meat. I eat fish and I eat eggs, and I'm looking at transitioning out of them eventually. But with the eggs, I have 4 eggs a day every morning. Yeah. So it's like I do power through some eggs.
Oh, I do 5, maybe 6. I do omelets for like 7 or 8. Like,
yeah,
I love a good egg. Like,
yeah, no, eggs.
Whenever I was dieting, like properly shredding, I was doing 10 eggs a day, like 5 in the morning, 5 at night, and I don't think that's healthy.
No,
no,
I don't think it is. But
like that's a lot of eggs.
There's a lot of like the cholesterol side of it.
I think I worked it out 70, yeah, 27 eggs a week. 270 eggs a week.
Fuck, a week?
No, sorry, not a week. A month.
My God. Yeah, it's like I used to have a lot of egg whites. I'd have like 3 eggs and like some actual egg white. But yeah, no, I just have the bulking now. Just have full eggs.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then ordering everything at the same time, like shaming whenever say if you're in a restaurant and they're like, you want the starter at the same time as your main, they'll look at you like you're a weirdo. It's like, no, I am hungry. Yeah. Give me it all at the same time.
I want it. I want it
shaming me. I'm giving you the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
food shaming.
Yeah, I think it's like the other way around. Food shaming, though, isn't it? It's like food shaming.
Yeah, healthy food shaming. Yeah. Should never ever shame someone for eating healthy.
Yeah. No. Anyone trying to just improve?
Oh, it works as well. I don't know about your work, but like in my work, because it's like a load of lads sitting in a canteen together eating food, and I always bring in like chicken and rice, broccoli, something healthy, and they all look at me like, oh, that looks well dry.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, it's better than that fucking crisp sandwich you're eating, isn't it, you fat cunt? Like,
yeah, well, it's like
that pisses me off. Something shocking gets to the point where I just eat in the locker room because I can be bothered explaining people like why I'm eating it, or like how they can get in their high horse saying, oh, that's hardly healthy. Like, how is it not?
Yeah. no, yeah, I think it's crazy. I mean, with me being a physio, I tend to have my dinner on my own, so the only person to criticise it is myself. But
I suppose you work in a healthy environment.
And I work in
like a health and fitness environment. It's a bit different. I work with one of those fucking grease monkeys who just like judging people. But yeah, that's an annoying thing. Yeah. So we'll put that in the bin too.
Put that in the bin. Yeah. Eating dinner at work.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, okay. Well, I think we've gone through a lot of different stuff there, and we've rounded up a fair few things to put in the bin and stuff, haven't we? So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you want to subscribe on YouTube or follow on all the other podcasting platforms, that would be absolutely awesome. Do send us your messages in. We've got a couple, but we still, like I say, we need a couple more to make kind of a full episode of it, and then we'll react to your guys' stories and stuff. And like we said last time, we're going to be getting some guests on pretty soon as well, aren't we? You're going back home. You said you got some plans for some guys back home, aren't you?
Get all the boys on. Yeah, that'll be funny. Like,
yeah, that'll be good.
You can do one with someone as well.
Yeah, we'll get some different bits and different people on, like influencer wise, a little bit down the line as well. But yeah, no, that's been absolutely awesome. Anything you want to say before we head off?
No, buy hybrid stuff, as usual.
NL1,
big Christmas present.
NL10. NL10 for 10% off.
Yeah, NL10.
Yeah, but yeah, guys, so like I say, get in touch, subscribe, all that other good stuff, and we will catch you next week. See you later.
See you later.